It was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And the Pacers with possession here. Nembhard outside.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
Pass to Nesmith. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. It's rebounded by Dallas. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. It's stolen away. Pass to Siakam. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Nesmith's shot is off.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
And that one good.
And as the rookie Edgecombe gets stronger, these baskets should become more routine. Just nice focus on that finish.
Here's Halliburton. And it's flagged with a rebound.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots, you've not made one of them.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Siakam pulls down the board. And it's Indiana's ball. Still without a basket in the game. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Here's Edgecombe. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. The 3 from Ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Nembhard outside. Siakam right side. To the inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Ball left side. Here's Edgecombe. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana trailing here. Over to the left wing. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Here's Flag. Pass to Edgecombe. Deflects the pass. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from DJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Edgecombe misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He's been off this cold period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
And That one's good. Edgecombe's got 6 points.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edgecombe, no good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Brendan Walker.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Russell deciding where to go with it. The 3, Allen knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Here's Russell. Back to Lively. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Lively's gotten his first basket of the night. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding the shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Brian?
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Well, no one rotates over. Andrew Wiggins makes them look silly at the rim.
Dallas leading by 6.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Well, Doris, one thing we know about Ben Sheppard, when he checks into the game, he's headed directly into the action.
If you're coming off the bench, and Ben has done that for much of his career, you have got to be willing to mix it up right away. If an open shot is there, take it. If you can get on the offensive glass, do it. That is exactly what Ben Sheppard gives you. Defense just slightly too aggressive. Lively will get to the free throw line.
And Lively, missing most of last season with an ankle fracture, he's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Pass to McConnell. From deep three-point range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them. That is not within his range.
McConnell outside. Good look from Mathurin. Another one falls for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside Russell. The 3, Allen. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Allen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. 1:53 left in the second. Here's Nesmith. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. There's 1:40 left in the second period. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
To the paint. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Well, Nembhard knows this is part of his role. He's out there to run the offense and find his teammates.
The 3 from Edgecombe. They get it back to the left side wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Back to Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Inside. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here. It's both from the stripe. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edgecombe's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
It's rebounded by Indiana. They host the Hawks after this one. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. To the paint. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam. Stolen by Davis.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Back to Walker. Misses from close range. The Mavericks lead by 11. Puts it up. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 17 points.
And Edgecombe is on fire right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding him.
Tipped away. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Pacers making a change here. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Pass to Allen for three. Kuminga pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Huff. Back to Mathurin. Here's Shepherd. No points so far. Haliburton outside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Russell. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The Pacers again can't hit. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Gets the three ball to go.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Haliburton looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's a pick. They still need this. Here's Huff. Up and over Russell. Huff, good. Huff's got his first bucket in this one.
The coaching staff encourages Haliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
For three, Allen. Indiana with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Yeah, Kuminga's drive is quick and it's powerful. He makes it very unappealing to get in his way.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Haliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Haliburton is all of those things.
Here's Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Haliburton. And the dunk by Haliburton.
This is why Haliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Great D that time from McConnell.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Pacers trail by 9.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And here's Russell. Pass to Allen. From outside the arc. Drops in the three. Allen's got 15 points. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mavericks on top, up 10. Nope. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Pacers trail by 10. Now here's McConnell. Inside, Siakam. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pass to Allen. From deep. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Assisted.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The baseline J. Back to Russell. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Siakam. Allen outside. This one for 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams changing it up here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Takes the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Haliburton.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready, his hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
Davis a screen. Here he goes.
Wow. B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
It's a 5-point game. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. To tie it up. Davis pulls it down. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Edgecombe.
Yeah, right away in his career, it's been clear that Edgecombe has a physical presence that very few NBA rookies have.
Edgecombe.
And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam. And it's blocked by Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And blocks like this fire balls team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Gets a hand on it. Now Washington. Outside ball. For 3. Money from 3.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
The inside look is good for the big man, Pascal Siakam.
As Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
They double-team Walker. Here's Siakam. Haliburton outside. Oh, he misses the layup.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Now Davis. Oh, deflected. Walker with a steal. They've got numbers. Haliburton.
The two things you love here, how confident Haliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
Can't hit it.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Ball with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Flag. Here's Edgecombe. Here's the pick. On the take. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Goes up, and no hesitation on the jam. In transition.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Oh, it's off target. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Halliburton. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Jacks up a three. And he nails it.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
Ooh, the shot misses. The Mavericks lead by 3. Lays it in easily.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And here's Indiana now. Nembhard fires. Yes! Locked in on the J.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Into the lane. Oh, the stuff.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. Oh, off target from downtown. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The 3 doesn't go.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Nembhard fires. 17-footer is in.
Andrew Nembhard is nothing if not poised. My goodness, what a big-time bucket.
Here's Edgecombe. Banks it home. Big shot.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Fires the 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Edgecombe showing his maturity. Gets them the big bucket when they need it most.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Here's Haliburton on the take. Oh, he can't get the layup. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Personal foul. Shepard. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, he missed the jumper.
The whole arena knows they need a three to force another overtime.
Tipped. From deep three-point range. The triple drop.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Now Ball shoots a three, knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Haliburton with the ball. Checked by Washington. Now they're outside. Poke loose. Here's Edgecombe. Yes! Using that window!
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
Haliburton outside. Tries it from 16. Yes, sir! It's good!
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
From deep. The free ball is down.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a three-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Here's Mathurin. Now Haliburton. Clock at 6. Ball there for the rebound.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's Edgecombe. There's the drive. And he slams it down.
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's going to take advantage.
Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Here's Washington. Ball. Oh, he can't get the layup.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major a height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Mathurin. And the three misses. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Davis. Flag outside. It's stolen by Haliburton.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 9. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Another steal. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
bless me, hit the dance floor, impress me.